Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please direct your attention to the floor for a very special recognition of 1961 MHS Graduate and Bobcat Basketball star Don Nelson. Don played the center position and led the Bobcats to back-to-back state championships in 1960 and 61. During those 2 years, the Bobcats achieved a 50-3 record under Hall of Fame coach Ev Cochrane. In 1960, Class A state tournament held in Iowa City. Marshalltown defeated Waterloo East 54-43. In 1961, the state tournament was held in Des Moines at Veterans Auditorium. Marshalltown defeated Calumet 77-66. Coach Ev Cochrane announced after the Bobcats' 1961 state championship victory over Calumet that Nelson's number 33 jersey would be retired. To the best of our knowledge, nothing was formally done to commemorate that, or it had been forgotten when the transition from the Coliseum to the newly built Roundhouse took place in 1965. During his time playing for the Bobcats, Nelson broke nearly every MHS boys basketball record. 62 years later, Nelson is still currently third on the all-time Bobcat scoring list, having scored 1,039 points behind last year's graduate Armani Thomas and 2010 graduate Chance Creekmer. He had set all his records without the benefit of the three-point shot. Nelson still holds a career rebound record of 738. During his junior year, Don set a state scoring record, shooting 15 for 15 against Mason City, while also setting a single game scoring record, scoring 39 points in that game. In 1961, he set the state tournament scoring record, having scored 59 points in the 3 games. Don started his college career at Drake University and then was recruited to rejoin his high school coach, Ev Cochrane, at Northern Illinois University. He then went on to the University of Iowa, where he received a Master's in Physical Therapy degree. Don is retired from a long and successful career as a physical therapist in Arizona and Oregon, having partnered with Bobcat teammate Gary Spees many of those years. In March of 2018, Don was named to the Des Moines Register's list of the 50 best Iowa high school boys basketball stars of all time. He was a 2-time first-team All-Stater and a 2-time first-team All-CIC Conference selection. Don was also named a high school All-American in 1961. Nelson was inducted into the Iowa High School Athletic Association Boys Basketball Hall of Fame in 1994. One of 3 Bobcat players, Ben Trickey in 1971 and Jim Abrahamson in 2004. 3 Bobcat coaches have also been inducted: Russ Dickinson, 1983, Ev Cochrane, 1987, and George Funk in 1991. Unfortunately, Don and his wife Janet were unable to travel from Oregon to attend today's jersey retirement ceremony. Accepting the recognition on Don's behalf today are former teammates, cheerleaders, and friends. Joining us today are Jackie Lanzinger Bowler and Gary Bowler, Karen Glantz Davis and Bob Davis, Jerry Gazaway, Tim and Marcia Lau, Marge and Evie Cochrane, the wife and son of the late great Bobcat coach Ev Cochrane, Regina Peterson, spouse of former teammate the late Mike Peterson, Tom Kurth, David and Ann Kurth. At this time, Marshalltown Community School District Superintendent Dr. Theron Schutte and Marshalltown High School Activities Director Ryan Isgrig will present a framed replica of Don's jersey, number 33, which will be hung prominently in the Bobcat Trophy Room. A special thanks to Tom Kurth, Jerry Gazaway, Dave Adlin, and Tim Bell and Marshalltown Hobby Lobby for helping to make this long overdue recognition occur.